y'all think about this? Amir Khan is a character, but I do admit Terence Crawford versus Amir Khan means more than Amir Khan versus Kell Brook. However, the Kell Brook fight is overdue, and if it doesn't happen now, then it's not going to happen. But will you forgive Amir Khan for fighting Terence Crawford and not fighting Kell Brook? Now, in my opinion, he has a better chance to beat Kell Brook than he does Terence Crawford, but it looks like to me he'd rather get knocked out by Terence Crawford than get knocked out by Kell Brook. He can likely make double than the $5 million American dollars being offered to him to fight Terence Crawford if he fights Kell Brook in the UK. Eddie Hearn wants it to happen in March. Eddie Hearn, in a surprise, exclusive, it was like 10 seconds. I was at Jacobs versus Derevianchenko. He said it's happening in March. I said May, March. He said it's happening in March. But it looks like Amir Khan doesn't want it at all. And it never seemed like he wanted it. And Eddie Hearn has been really trying to get him to take this fight. Even with Kell Brook looking in phenomenal shape. By the way, Kell Brook fights this weekend. I'm going to be doing my fight week preview tomorrow. Kell Brook versus Michael Zephyra. Let me pull him up. This weekend in the Sheffield Arena. I covered Zephyra when he fought Peter Quillen at 160. Got his ass knocked out. He's a male exotic dancer, by the way. I know, a topless dancer or some shit. A dude topless dancer. I didn't even know that shit was like, or whatever. I don't know. All I know is he do some old exotic dancing shit. You know, Amir Khan and Kell Brook got some dark-ass secrets. I'm not going to talk about it in this video, but these are some characters. The build-up to this fight would have been funny as shit. However, it's not confirmed yet. For example, let me read this here to you if you didn't read it. Multiple sources have confirmed to me Keith Oddick. He's basically, you can say he's the lead writer for Boxing Scene. I know who he is. He don't know who I am. I noticed that he wrote some shit up that I said during a media call, didn't give me no credit, but that's cool. It's just like a media scrum. Everybody gets, gets a go. I'm not saying he should have. I'm not saying that. But let me stick to it. Multiple sources have confirmed to me that Top Rank has offered Amir Khan a $5 million guarantee to fight Terence Crawford on March the 23rd at Madison Square Garden. Daily Mail first reported today that they were in talks. Luis Collazo already has agreed to fight Crawford that night. Before we read the rest, yes. If it's not Amir Khan, it will be Luis Collazo March the 23rd. Terence Crawford does not want that. Terence Crawford knows. Very smart fighter. I'm on his personal Facebook. Like, you can tell he a cool dude, like a regular dude. Like, playing fucking Madden 2K and shit. Just a rich ass motherfucking good ass pound for pound boxer. Number one, in my opinion. And I do think he's A-side over Errol Spence. He was undisputed. Come on, man. I'm not trying to hear it. But he's doing everything in his power to get a better opponent. Understand that Danny Garcia is taken up. He's fighting Adrian Granados. These guys are contracted. I understand the news was last week that, they offered Danny Garcia this money. Hey, listen, I already knew. Listen, he's fighting Adrian Granados. They're not going to stop him from fighting Adrian Granados on PBC, on Fox, a new contracted deal to go fight on another network against Terence Crawford. That's a whole video within itself that I decided not to do because it's really not worth news. That's casual boxing news. So I already knew Danny Garcia wasn't available. And Danny Garcia, that doesn't fit his MO. To take an easy fight and take a hard fight after a hard fight. It's easy fight, hard fight, easy fight, hard fight for Danny Garcia. He doesn't want to fight Adrian Granados. He wants to definitely be back in the mix. But Al Heyman fighter, he was dialed down. Al Heyman does the business for his fighters. Al Heyman delivers his fighters when he wants them to be delivered. It's not time for Errol Spence to be delivered yet. If that fight ever happens. So maybe this is a situation where Al Heyman is like, well, I'll give you Luis Collazo, Bob. You give Luis Collazo to Terence Crawford, then I'll throw you another fight. I'm not going to say it's Terence Crawford, but I'll throw you another one. Terence Crawford seems as though he's not trying to hear that shit. He wants a name on his resume. And Amir Khan will get him a big enough name. However, will they try to top rank ESPN pay-per-view us with this? Because, they've been trying to cook up some pay-per-views on ESPN. And I'm on the fence. And how much will ESPN pay-per-view cost? Because I don't think they have to be $75, man. They got some time, no, but with Top Rank, they like to do things thoroughly in regards to not announcing fights like late. They do sometimes, but they like to like announce their fights like ahead of time. So if this fight was to be announced, we're in December. It's got to be announced in January. Yes, we are in December. December the 3rd, 2018, 7:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2018. I got to be honest with you. I see Amir Khan getting knocked out. However, Amir Khan's got that hand speed, though. He can be winning every single round before he gets knocked out. It's going to be a really intriguing watch. But like honestly, I don't want to bullshit around with y'all. I would rather see him versus Terence Crawford than I would rather see him versus Brook. Even though either way, no disrespect to Khan, even though I do be trolling the shit out of him, I'd rather see him get knocked out by both. I don't think he can beat both. Khan be on some shit, man. Going up against a tough puncher, like I said, he can be winning every single round. That's major respect right there. He can box. Khan got hands. But just the delicate of taps on the chin, Khan is going to the canvas. It's going to be broken glass everywhere. It's always, there's nothing new. Chris Algieri punched him, and he went down. It should have been ruled a knockdown. And Chris Algieri punches like the fucking declawed kitten. You should never declaw a kitten. Not a kitten. Samuel Vargas was tatting that ass, tapping him up. If Phil LaGreco didn't get knocked out, Phil LaGreco was going to get some shit. Remember the other Roberto? What was the guy he fought? I forgot this guy's name. I can just look right here. Remember he went life and death with Julio Diaz? Remember that? But is he not with Matchroom? Is Eddie Hearn going to put a stop to that? Like, is he not signed with Matchroom? Is he not signed with Matchroom anymore? Was it a 2-fight deal? Phil LaGreco and then Samuel Vargas and Eddie Hearn like, no, you got to fight Kell Brook, man. And kind of like, nah, Eddie, I want to, like, what's going on? Also, is Amir Khan still Al Heyman? What's going on, Amir Khan, man? This guy is really an enigma. Just go all out, Amir Khan. Just go all out. But I understand he's got a security bag, security check. That stuff he's doing, those headlines, though, I got to bring it up. I told you both of these guys got some dark-ass past, man. Amir Khan with, spanking off and sending the chicks. Nasty bastard. Not for spanking off. We all spank off. And if somebody's lying, then you should be thrown from the highest of mountains. But just like, then what he tried to do, allegedly, here's allegedly. It was reported by some tabloid papers, right? But these rumors just don't be. You think somebody just sit around and be like, oh shit, yo, let's start some shit up. Let's say that Amir Khan slid up into the DMs of a transgender and tried to get some butt. But the transgender was like, yo, aren't you married? What the fuck is up? And Amir Khan gets mad and says, well, fuck you. You're a tranny anyway. And the transgender is like, yo, look, here tabloids. It's a character. I still don't know what happened down in Tenerife with Kell Brook. Whole situation is straight dodgy. But hey, man, I like Kell Brook. Kell Brook's the motherfucking man. Like, he got both of his eye sockets broken. He was laying hands. Like, he was laying hands on Errol Spence and Golovkin. He ain't no motherfucking joke. Got both of his eye sockets broken. Whatever. Boxing is crazy, man. I love boxing. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.